Softly close the door on the world for a little while. Let the noise settle, like gentle dust floating down in a quiet room. Place one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. Feel the rise and fall of the breath, the steady rhythm that has carried life through every season. If the mind is busy, greet it kindly. If the chest feels tight, greet it kindly. If worry tries to manage every detail of life, greet it kindly. There is nothing wrong with the need for answers. There is nothing wrong with wanting relief. Relief grows in conditions of softness and care, and you can offer that now. Breathe in for a slow count of 4, hold for a soft pause, and breathe out for 6. Do that again, and notice the shoulders, the jaw, the space between the eyebrows and the belly. With each breath out, allow them to loosen even a little. This is how ease begins, one kind moment inside the body. Let the theme of today rest in your heart. Ask once, allow fully. Many thoughts may come up around this. What if it does not work? What if I need to try harder? What if I miss the chance? These questions arise from a place that wants safety. Offer safety first, and answers can meet you with less struggle. Say gently inside, I am safe to pause. I am safe to breathe. I am safe to be guided. Feel the tone of those words more than the sound. When the tone is kind, the body loosens its guard. When the body loosens, the mind softens. When the mind softens, receiving becomes possible. You do not have to control the pace of life from the small self that worries. You can let support move toward you while you care for your nervous system, your thoughts, your breath. Let your seat support you. Feel the ground under your feet. Bring a slow inhale, then exhale through the mouth like a small breeze. If there is a wish in your heart today, peace in a relationship, progress in work, clarity about a next step, let it show itself with honesty and tenderness. Speak it once, either aloud or in a whisper within. I ask for clear guidance and kind outcomes. No drama is needed, no ancient ritual, no perfection. An honest ask with softened breath and an open chest is powerful. After that ask, the practice is to allow. This is where life meets you. This is where intuition shows a simple step. This is where tension can become space. When worry tries to take the wheel, meet it with touch, hand to heart, hand to belly. It is safe to let this breath in. It is safe to let this breath out. Old habits might say, keep pushing, keep checking, keep chasing. This body can hear a new message. Ease is not giving up. Ease is opening up. Keep the language simple. Keep it kind. Let the body feel seen. The stomach softens when it knows it is not required to clench all day. The throat opens when it knows it is free to speak softly and clearly. The face smooths when it knows it is loved without condition. Now set a simple intention for this time together. Today I open to ease, clarity, and support. Notice how that intention lands in your chest. Does it feel warm, cool, calm, or unsure? All of it is welcome. The intention is like a gentle lamp in a room. You do not have to stare at it to keep it on. It shines because you chose it once with care. Let the breath continue. Inhale, rest, exhale. If a wave of doubt rises, do not push it down. Let it pass through like a cloud across the sky. Clouds do not change the sky. Passing thoughts do not change your worth, your safety, your path. Say softly, I ask clearly. I allow peacefully. Pause after that. There is power in the pause. The pause gives life a moment to catch up to your kindness. In this pause, the body learns that it does not need to brace for danger every minute. In this pause, the heart learns that opening can be safe. In this pause, the mind learns that solutions can show up even without constant effort. These are not just pretty words. These are clear, simple instructions to the nervous system. With time, the body hears them and follows. Let yourself be held by the chair, the floor, the breath. Release the small muscles around the eyes. Soften the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Lengthen the exhale just a touch. If the urge to fix everything returns, place one palm over your heart and whisper, "I honor the part of me that wanted control. I offer it rest." Take one more slow breath. The door to receiving opens in rooms like this, rooms of gentleness, patience, and presence. If you cannot feel ready, feel willing. Willing is enough. Willing invites guidance. Willing invites kindness. Willing invites the next soft step. Let the next soft step be simply this: a small smile to the heart for trying, a nod to the body for carrying you, a kind thought, "I am doing the best I can, and life can meet me here." Keep the breath gentle. Keep the touch kind. Keep the words simple. Ask once. Allow fully. You are not late. You are here. You are held by life in more ways than the mind can measure. Let that be enough for this moment. Let that be the soil where new ease can grow. There is a simple difference between asking and grasping. Asking is clear and calm. Grasping is tight and urgent. Asking says, "This is my desire," then leans back a little so life can move. Grasping says, "I must drag it to me," and then the body tenses, the breath shortens, and the mind runs in small circles. You do not need to judge yourself for the old way. It was learned when safety felt far away. Today, we set a new pattern. We plant a seed with a simple ask, then create the gentle conditions where growth can happen. A seed needs water, warmth, and light. A wish needs clarity, trust, and room to breathe. Let us make the ask clear and kind. Name it in one sentence. Keep it loving toward yourself and open to right timing. For example, "I allow kind guidance about my next step," or "I welcome right work to find me," or "I open to peaceful support in my home." Notice the shape of your body as you speak. Is there a small lean forward, a clench in the jaw, a tightness behind the eyes? The body gives early signals when grasping begins. When you notice those signals, you have not failed. You have found your doorway. Soften the shoulders. Place attention on the soles of the feet. Let the belly rise and fall. Say inside, "I release the push. I allow the help." Many think receiving is passive. Real receiving is a living cooperation with life. It means you speak clearly, tend your inner ground, and then watch for the gentle nudge that asks for a small action. Small action meets grace halfway. Grasping rushes to do 20 things from fear. Asking chooses one kind step from peace, one email that feels light, one phone call that feels steady, one page of planning that feels calm. After that step, you breathe and allow again. You are not chasing outcomes, you are cooperating with them. The nervous system tells the story. When we grasp, the breath becomes shallow and high in the chest. The mind imagines trouble and prepares to fight what is not even here. When we ask, then allow, the breath drops lower into the belly. The heart rate eases. The mind becomes a helper, not a guard at the gate. In this state, new ideas arrive because there is room for them. People notice the calm in your voice. Life seems to line up in small, helpful ways. This is not magic. It is how biology responds to kindness. Safety signals in the body open the door to clear thinking and healthy choices. Healthy choices open the door to right outcomes. Think of a garden. If the seed is planted and then dug up every hour to check it, growth struggles. If the seed is planted, watered, and left in warmth and light, growth happens from within. Your ask is that seed. Your breath, your posture, your gentle thoughts are the water, warmth, and light. Grasping is the digging up. You do not need to dig. You can trust the hidden work. You can keep offering the conditions a little at a time. unclenched jaw, soft belly, open chest, kind thought. When worry rises, say softly, "It is safe to let this unfold in right ways." When doubt asks for proof, reply, "I will offer patience instead." Now set a simple structure you can follow. Speak the ask once with care. Take 3 slow breaths. Place the ask somewhere calm, a small note on a table, a gentle sentence in a journal. Then choose one small action that feels kind, not forced. After that, your work is to allow. Allowing means you return to your day with a steady heart, and when the mind tries to pull you back into control, you return to breath and soft touch. This cycle, ask, breathe, act kindly, allow, becomes a rhythm. Rhythm calms the system. Calm systems receive well. Some thoughts may say, "If I do not hold this tight, it will not happen." Offer that thought a new job. Give it the job of noticing softness. Please watch for ease in my shoulders. Please help me see when I am being gentle. Thoughts like to be useful. When they are given a kind task, they stop flooding the mind with fear. Then your inner space clears for the quiet whisper that says, "Send this note," or "Rest now," or "Take a short walk, the idea will come." The whisper is wise. It speaks softly because it trusts life. You can trust it too. If an outcome takes longer than the mind wanted, you can still stay in kindness. Stretch the breath. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Say, "I choose cooperation over control." You are not required to hold the world in your hands. You are invited to hold your heart with care and let the world meet you halfway. You are invited to live as if help is near, because help is near. Often it meets you through the smallest door, a sentence, a nudge, a quiet yes that was there all along once the noise settled. Let a few steady lines anchor you now. I ask with clarity. I relax into trust. I move with gentle steps. I let good come to me, speak them slowly. Let each word land in the body. This is how asking becomes real and grasping falls away, not by force, by kindness, breath, and simple practice. There is a kind way to clear space for receiving, both in mind and in body. Many carry a hidden belief: I must prove my worth to deserve good things. This belief drains joy and blocks support because it sets the body into constant strain. There is another path. Worth does not need proof. Worth is the ground you stand on. From this ground you may still work, care, and grow, but not to earn love or safety. You work, care, and grow because love and safety live inside you and want to move through you. Today, the practice is to lay down the heavy plan of proving and pick up the light plan of allowing. Begin with the body. Scan from crown to toes. Notice where you hold effort that is not needed in this moment. The forehead may be tight from trying to think ahead. The jaw may be clenched from words left unsaid. The throat may feel narrow from holding back truth. The shoulders may slope under old expectations. The belly may be guarded from years of bracing. There is no fault here. There is only learned protection. Bring breath to each place gently. Inhale, let the breath reach the spot. Exhale, invite that spot to loosen just a little. Whisper inside, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe. We can rest now." The body hears gratitude. It relaxes when it feels appreciated, not criticized. Place a hand on the heart. Offer a quiet line. I am safe to receive good in peaceful ways. Let the words be slow. Notice any resistance. Resistance is not a barrier. It is a message. It may say, "What if I stop pushing and nothing happens?" Answer with tenderness. "When I stop pushing, I can hear the next kind step." It may say, "If I do not prove myself, I will be left behind." Answer, "When I honor my worth, I find my own pace and place." It may say, "I am not ready yet." Answer, "I can be willing." Willingness is powerful. Willingness opens the door even when confidence is not present. Now set aside 5 minutes for a gentle journal time. Write at the top of a page, what am I ready to stop proving? Do not overthink it. Let the hand move slowly. A few words are enough. Perhaps it is a need to show strength all the time. Perhaps it is a habit of saying yes when the body wants rest. Perhaps it is a race to meet someone else's timeline. Circle one item. This is where you will practice allowing. Choose one small behavior that matches the new truth. If the old pattern was to answer every message at once, the new behavior is to pause, breathe, and reply after a short walk. If the old pattern was to plan every detail, the new behavior is to plan one kind step and leave space for guidance. Let the body feel the difference. The shoulders lower, the breath deepens, the mind softens. This is clearing space. When space opens inside, life can bring in new support. Next, a short mirror practice. Stand or sit with a mirror where you can meet your own eyes with care. Keep the gaze soft. Say, I see the good in me. I allow kind outcomes. Pause and see how it feels. Then add, I do not need to earn what is already mine: love, safety, and guidance. If tears come, let them come. This is not weakness, it is release. Tears wash away the dust of old stories. They make room for new stories that fit the truth of your worth. End with a touch, hand to heart, hand to cheek, or both hands cupped around the face, like a blessing from you to you. Let us tidy the mind with a simple thought practice. When an old belief rises, I must push harder, step it up one small rung. Say, I can choose a kind effort. When another shows, nothing happens unless I force it, step it up to, good meets me when I take gentle steps. This is called a thought ladder. Each rung lifts you without strain. After some time, new default thoughts will take root. Life and I are on the same team. What is mine arrives in right ways and right time. I am worthy now. Create a small ritual for receiving. Morning, write one sentence that names your ask. Place it where you can see it and take 3 slow breaths. Touch the heart and speak one line. I allow support. Midday, unclench the jaw and relax the shoulders. Sip water as a cue for ease. Whisper, I soften. Evening, list 3 small signs of help from the day. It could be a kind word, a clear idea, a moment of calm. This trains the mind to notice cooperation. The more you notice it, the more you live from it. The more you live from it, the more it grows. If fear of timelines appears, soothe it with rhythm. Inhale for 4, pause, exhale for 6, 3 times. Say, my pace is wise. If fear of missing out appears, soothe it with truth. Say, what is mine cannot pass me by. If fear of unworthiness appears, soothe it with love. Say, I am worthy of gentle care and gentle outcomes. Let these lines be a balm, not a command. Speak them with the same tone you would use with someone dear. The body trusts that tone. The heart blooms under that tone. The mind rests in that tone. Finally, bless the space you have cleared. Bless your breath for its quiet work. Bless your hands for holding you. Bless the ground for supporting you. Bless your ask for being honest. Bless the waiting for being sacred. Bless your life for being ready to meet you. You have laid down the weight of proving. You have chosen the ease of allowing. You have turned the body into a home where guidance feels safe to visit. From here, the art of receiving happens in simple ways: a soft nudge, a light idea, an open door. From here, you are ready for the kind outcomes that match your true worth. The heart often wants answers on a set date. The mind often wants a clock it can hold and check. Yet real help tends to move like the tide, steady, wise, and on a rhythm larger than any plan. There is a way to live in peace with this rhythm. First, name the desire in one sentence. Let it be clean and kind. Speak it once. I welcome clear guidance about my next step. Then bring the breath low and slow, as if easing a small lantern into a quiet room. After a clear ask, the practice is to let the body rest from chasing. Forcing blocks the door. Soft patience opens it. Patience is not delay. It is the fertile ground where the right thing grows. When tension rises around dates and outcomes, it is a body sign, not a moral test. Tightness in the chest is a message that care is needed, not more pressure. Place one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. Let the exhale be a little longer than the inhale. Think of this as sending a note to the nervous system that says, safe now. Safety invites timing to reveal itself. Safety invites ideas to surface. Safety invites help to find you because there is space to receive it. The mind may warn, if the grip loosens, nothing will happen. The deeper truth says, when the grip loosens, what wants to happen can finally reach you. Set a small ritual to support gentle timing. Write the ask on a slip of paper. Place it somewhere calm, a basket, a small bowl, a favorite book. Touch the paper once in the morning and say, I allow right timing. Then step back and let the day unfold. When the urge to check or push returns, greet it with a soft shoulder roll, a jaw release, and one slow sip of water. Air and water teach the body that life is moving even when the mind feels still. If worry asks for proof, offer a different gift. 5 slow breaths and the words, I choose trust because it brings me peace. There is an old belief that speed means success and slowness means failure. Real growth often looks like quiet roots reaching for water before the first green is seen. During that quiet time, care for the roots, steady sleep, warm meals, a short walk in daylight, kind words toward the self. The mind may whisper, this is wasted time. Answer softly, this is the soil where answers grow. When the body is rested and the thoughts are kind, action becomes clear, simple, and strong. Timing is a partner then, not a judge. It nudges from inside rather than shouting from a distance. A helpful practice is the one sentence ask, one kind step rhythm. Speak the ask once. Then choose one small action that feels light and steady, an email that feels simple, a page of notes that brings relief, a phone call that feels clean rather than heavy. After the step, return to breath and release the outcome. This keeps the heart open and the mind steady. If no action is clear, the kind step is rest. Rest is not nothing. Rest is a bold action that says, I trust the process within me. Build a trust jar. Each evening, list one small sign of support you noticed. Someone's kind words, a clear idea during a walk, a task that felt easier than expected, a small yes that arrived with little effort. Place these notes in a jar. Over days, the jar fills with proof that life helps in quiet ways. On hard days, read a few notes. The body calms when it sees the record of gentle timing. Calm returns the power to see the next small step. If timelines press, soothe them with rhythm. Try this simple breath. Inhale for 4, pause. Exhale for 6. On the exhale, say in your mind, I let right timing carry me. Do this 3 times. Add a soft touch, hand on heart, hand on belly. Touch tells the body that care is present. Care lowers the alarm. Lower alarm brings back clear sight. Clear sight helps you meet the day with grace. Use a few quiet lines when fear of delay whispers. What is for me arrives in right ways and right time. My pace is wise and safe. I do not chase, I cooperate. Speak them slowly as a gift to the body. The voice that repeats them becomes a friend inside. a steady guide when the world feels fast. With practice, those lines become the new ground you stand on. From that ground, next steps rise clean and kind. If a door seems closed for longer than hoped, there may be a kinder door nearby. Look for the small path that does not strain the body. Look for the call, note, or rest that feels soft and true. Timing loves to work with softness. Softness is not weakness. It is the open palm that can finally receive what clenched fists could not hold. This is how trust grows. One relaxed breath, one kind step, one gentle proof at a time. Let a final whisper settle into the body. I let life meet me. I let good arrive without strain. I am safe to wait in peace. Then let the wait be alive, filled with breath, care, and presence. Alive waiting is not empty. It is rich with quiet work. In that richness, the right moment knows exactly how to find you. The body is a wise tuner that can move from noise to clear signal with simple care. When the body is tight, receiving feels far away. When the body softens, support becomes easy to notice. Begin with the breath. A slow inhale through the nose, gentle pause, easy exhale through the mouth. Let the breath travel down to the belly, as if the belly itself is a calm shore. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly to guide the breath to those places. This touch reminds the body that someone kind is here. Now scan slowly from head to feet. The brow loosens. The eyes rest in their soft homes. The tongue falls from the roof of the mouth. The jaw unhooks, as if setting down a heavy bag. The throat opens like a window. The shoulders melt down and back. The arms hang with ease. The chest widens and lifts without effort. The belly rises and falls with the breath. The hips root into the seat. The legs relax into the ground. The feet feel the floor as a friend. Move through this map with patience. Each softening is a small door. Many small doors become a wide gate. Use the gentle power of sound. A low hum for a few breaths can settle the chest and soften the throat. The hum sends a calm wave through the ribs and the heart space. It tells the inner guard, all is well in this moment. Follow the hum with a deep sigh, not from defeat but from relief. Sighing clears stale air and welcomes fresh ease. If it helps, add a quiet as if tasting warm tea. Those simple sounds are small massages for the inside world. Posture is a signal. A tight curl says protect. An open, relaxed stance says ready. Sit with the pelvis level, spine long but not stiff, shoulders easy, chin slightly tucked as if holding a small fruit under it. Let the chest be broad but soft, like a door that is open yet supported by strong hinges. This shape tells the body that it can be alert and relaxed at the same time. Alert and relaxed is the best state for receiving. In that state, whispers can be heard and small nudges make sense. Add a 2-minute practice to tune the signal before any ask. First minute, breath low and slow, hands on heart and belly. Second minute, a quiet hum and 3 easy shoulder rolls. Then speak the ask once. Feel how different the body state is compared to a rush. The ask lands in a clear field. Clear fields grow healthy answers. After the ask, keep the posture soft. Let the breath continue to flow without effort. The body stays tuned as life moves to meet the request. The body loves small repeats more than big pushes. Instead of one long session once a week, try 3 short resets each day. Morning, 3 breaths with hands on heart and belly. Midday, unclench the jaw and roll the shoulders, then hum for 10 seconds. Evening, a long exhale and a gentle sigh while the chest opens. These tiny resets teach the body the language of ease. The more often the body hears that language, the more it speaks it back on its own. Movement can tune the signal too. Slow neck turns, tiny circles of the wrists and ankles, a light stretch through the side body, a soft twist seated in a chair. Let every move be an invitation, never a demand. The aim is comfort, not performance. After each move, pause to notice any bit of space, warmth, or calm that shows up. Noticing is a form of thanks. Thanks strengthens the pattern. Bring attention to the senses. Let the eyes rest on a simple point. Notice the feeling of clothes on skin. Listen for the farthest sound you can hear, then the nearest sound. Smell the air. Sip water and feel it move down the throat. Senses pull the mind into the present where receiving happens. The present is the only place where a nudge can be heard and a door can be seen. If strong feelings rise, worry, sadness, anger, meet them with the same touch, hand to heart, hand to belly. Give the feeling a gentle name, a wave of worry, a warm sadness, a hot anger. Naming without judgment lowers the inner storm. Offer a simple line. This can move through. Feel the body soften as the feeling is allowed rather than fought. Allowed feelings pass. Held feelings harden. Softness lets them go. Let a set of short lines settle into the body as tuning phrases. My breath opens doors to support. My posture is open. My heart is safe. I can be soft and strong at the same time. Speak them with patience. Feel where each line lands, chest, belly, throat. The body understands tone more than words. Use a tone that is kind and steady. The body will follow that voice. End each tuning practice with stillness. Sit for 30 seconds with open posture and easy breath. Feel the calm hum under the skin. That hum is the clear channel. From there, receiving does not need strain. Guidance rises, steps appear, and help arrives in ways that feel natural and kind. Thoughts can be like helpful guides or like noisy birds. They can sing a true path, or they can flap and startle the nervous system into a rush. The shift from control to cooperation is a gentle art. Control says, do what I say or else. Cooperation says, let us work together. To invite the mind into partnership, begin by noticing. Noticing is not scolding. Noticing is simply seeing the thought and feeling its effect on the body. If a thought tightens the chest and speeds the breath, it is asking for care. Place a hand on the heart and say, thank you for trying to help. Let's work in a kinder way. Use a simple 3-step rhythm. Recognize, reassure, redirect. Recognize the thought. This is the not fast enough story. Reassure the body. Slow breath, soft jaw, a kind line, safe now. Redirect with a helpful statement. I can take one gentle step and allow the rest. This rhythm trains the mind to become a friend. With practice, the mind brings kinder thoughts first and louder, fearful thoughts less often. Introduce a thought ladder. When a thought is too heavy to drop, step it up one rung at a time, from it is hard to it is getting easier, from nothing works to some things are starting to help, from I always mess up to I am learning new ways. Each rung is believable. Believability matters. The body calms when the next thought feels true. Calm opens the door to clearer choices. Clear choices open the door to better outcomes. Shift from questions that drain to questions that open. The mind often asks, what if it never happens? That question shuts doors. A more useful question is, what is one kind step I can take now? Another is, how can I let this be simple? Or, where is support already present? The mind loves questions. Give it the right ones. Good questions call in good answers. Gratitude is a form of thought hygiene, not a performance but a noticing practice. Name 3 ways life helped today. Small counts. A warm cup, a clear sentence, a smile, a calm breath that reached the belly. Writing them down at night helps the mind end the day on steady ground. The mind remembers where it looks. If it looks for help, it sees more of it. If it sees more of it, it trusts more. Trust lowers fear. Lower fear makes space for guidance. Guidance leads to kind action. Kind action brings more to be thankful for. This is a gentle spiral upward. Limit the loops. Set short thinking windows for planning. 10 minutes of clear planning with soft shoulders and slow breath. When the window closes, return to the body. Stand, shake the hands, roll the shoulders, take 3 breaths. Without limits, thought can spin. With limits, thought serves. Thought loves a clear job and a clear end. Give it both, and it will help rather than harm. Create bridge phrases that carry the mind from control to cooperation. Life and I are on the same team. I move with gentle steps. I allow wise timing. I choose peace and let answers rise. Use them when the loop starts. Say them with patience. Feel them in the body. The aim is not to force belief. The aim is to offer the mind a better rail to run on. It will take that rail when it sees that it leads to comfort and results. Watch the tone of inner speech. Harsh tones tighten the body and make learning slow. Warm tones loosen the body and make change safe. Speak to the mind like a kind teacher, clear, firm, and soft. We are not doing that spiral now. We are taking one gentle step, or that thought hurts. Let's choose one that helps. Then pick the next helpful thought, not the perfect one. Perfection is another form of control. Helpfulness is cooperation. A small daily practice can keep thoughts clean and kind. Morning, write one guiding thought for the day. I choose cooperation over control. Midday, note one helpful thought you used. Evening, release one unhelpful thought by writing it and crossing it out. Add one new helpful thought in its place. This is mental housekeeping. A clear room feels safe. A clear mind receives well. If an old story shouts loud, push or fail, answer with the body first. Breath low and slow, soft jaw, open chest. Then answer with one sentence. I can move with care and still arrive. Hold the feeling of that line for 3 breaths. Let the body taste it. The mind follows what the body feels. When the body feels safe, the mind lays down its weapons and starts to help. Let a few anchor lines become part of your inner voice. Life and I are on the same team. My mind is a helper, not a guard. I pick thoughts that bring peace and good action. Repeat them when needed. Let them join the breath. Over time, they become the default. From that default, cooperation is natural. From cooperation, receiving is easy. Not because the world changed overnight, but because the inner world became a clear, kind place where help loves to land. There is a deep truth that changes everything. Worth is not earned, it is honored. When this truth drops from the mind into the body, receiving becomes natural. Stand in front of a mirror or sit with one in your hands. Let the gaze be soft. Take a slow breath and meet the eyes you see with patience. If the first feeling is discomfort, that is common and it is okay. Do not fix the feeling. Offer it warmth. Say, I am willing to be kind to the one I see. Let the shoulders loosen a little, as if laying down a heavy bag. Feel the feet on the floor. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale. Now speak a simple line to the reflection. I see the good in you. Pause. Let the body notice what changes. Perhaps the jaw unclenches, the chest opens a bit, or the stomach softens. These shifts are the signs that the nervous system is listening. The body responds to tone even more than words. Use a tone that is soft and steady, the way sunlight rests on a quiet room. Continue with, I allow kind outcomes. There might be a voice that says, "But I have made mistakes." Let another voice rise with care. "Mistakes were lessons. I choose gentleness now." Say, "I do not have to prove my worth today." Feel how that line lands in the chest. If resistance shows, name it kindly: a tightness in the throat, a flutter in the belly, a shield behind the heart. Then whisper, "I hear you." We can soften a little. This is mirror work in its most healing form, meeting the inner world without judgment, offering the language of safety. When the inner world feels safe, life outside begins to echo that safety. Doors open because the one knocking now carries calm. Place a hand to the heart and another to the belly. With the mirror still in view, speak slowly. "I am safe to receive good in peaceful ways." Let the breath deepen. Let the face relax. Allow the corners of the mouth to lift just a little, like a small greeting. Then add, "I am willing to forgive the pressure I put on myself." Forgiveness here is not an excuse, it is a release. Pressure tightens the body and blocks guidance. Forgiveness loosens the grip, and the next step becomes clear. If tears appear, welcome them as a washing. They make room for new stories that fit the truth. Worth lives here already. Now journal for 5 minutes. Title the page, "If I already deserved this, what small care would I give myself today?" Let the hand move. Do not argue with the answers. Care is simple. Drink water with ease. Rest the eyes for a minute. Speak one clean boundary. Take a short walk. Pause before replying. Say yes only when the body feels open and steady. Circle one small care and commit to it. Deservingness strengthens when action backs it. Action does not need to be big. In this language, small equals powerful because the body can accept it without fear. Return to the mirror for one more minute. Say, "I honor my truth and my timing." Watch the eyes as you speak. Then say, "It is safe to let good reach me." If the mind wants proof, give it a gentle task. Ask it to notice 3 small moments of support today. The mind likes jobs. Give it one that serves your peace. At the close, bring both hands to the heart and speak a final line. "I am worthy of easeful answers." Feel the echo in the body. This is how worth settles in, word by word, breath by breath, day by day, until receiving feels like the natural next step. Inspired action rises from this ground of worth. It does not shout, it nudges. It feels like a soft yes in the chest, a steady warmth in the belly, a calm clarity in the mind. Pressure-driven action, by contrast, feels like a tight collar, a stomach that cannot quite exhale, thoughts that race and argue. Both kinds of action may look similar on the outside, but the body knows the truth. Before any step, try the lightness test. Close the eyes for a breath and ask inside, does this step feel light or heavy? Light does not mean easy, it means aligned. Heavy does not mean lazy, it means the body is saying, not this way, or not this moment. Use the 3 yes check. Ask the breath, can it stay slow and smooth while thinking of this action? Ask the body, do the shoulders lower and the chest open a little? Ask the mind, does the thought of this step bring a clean sentence, not a tangled debate? If 2 of the 3 say yes, the step is likely kind, take it. If 2 say no, pause, offer the body care, ask for a softer path. Aligned action often appears right after kindness. Pressure is a fog. Kindness is a breeze that clears it. Keep action small and steady. 10 minutes is a beautiful dose. Set a gentle timer. For those 10 minutes, do one clear step, one email, one call, one page, one shelf, one plan. When the timer rings, stop, stand, shake the hands, roll the shoulders, breathe out with a soft sigh. Then allow. Allowing is part of the action. It is not waiting and worrying. It is resting in trust and openness. In this rhythm, step, soften, allow. Life can meet you halfway. You are not chasing outcomes. You are meeting them with grace. Create a kind step list to use when the mind gets loud. This list may include tidy a small corner, sort one folder, write 3 sentences that clear your thoughts, send a simple thank you note, take a 10-minute walk in daylight, breathe for 2 minutes with hands on heart and belly, drink water slowly, open a window for fresh air, review your ask once and then place the paper back in its calm spot. Each step is both action and care. Each one keeps you moving without strain. Progress made in ease holds better than progress made in fear. If a wave of urgency comes, treat it as a guest, not a boss. Sit with it for a minute. Name it. A rush is here. Soften the jaw, drop the shoulders, lengthen the exhale. Offer one line. I choose gentle steps. I trust results to arrive. Then return to the step you chose or choose a smaller one. You are training the nervous system to link action with safety. When safety links with action, stamina grows and clarity stays longer. This is how consistent progress is made, without burnout, without self-judgment, with a quiet sense of being carried. Let affirmations support action. I move softly and let support meet me. I act from peace, and what I need finds me. I am guided to the right step at the right time. Say them before a task, whisper them during, and place one over your heart when you finish. These lines are small doorways. Walk through them often, and the path becomes easy to find even on a cloudy day. Now anchor this way of living with a simple daily ritual that fits like a gentle song. In the morning, before the day's noise begins, sit for a minute. Place a hand on the heart and one on the belly. Speak the ask in one clean sentence. Take 3 slow breaths, then add a guiding thought. I allow support. If the mind tries to plan the entire day in one breath, smile to it and say, one kind step first. Write the single step you will take. Choose something that supports peace and progress. When you rise, move with unhurried care. The morning sets the tone. Choose a tone that helps you breathe. Midday is a time to reset. The day's weight may gather in the jaw, shoulders, and brow. Unclench the jaw, roll the shoulders, soften the space between the eyebrows. Drink water and feel it soothe the throat, chest, and belly. Whisper, I soften. Look for one small sign of cooperation from life. A clear idea that arrived while walking, a helpful email that came without pushing, a moment of calm during noise. Speak it softly to yourself. Help is here. This notice keeps the mind tuned to support rather than struggle. If needed, take a 2-minute tuning. Inhale for 4, pause, exhale for 6, 3 times. Let the exhale carry away pressure. Let the inhale bring ease. Evening is for harvest and release. Sit with a page and write 3 small evidences that life helped today. They do not need to be big. Small is honest and strong, a gentle conversation, a task that felt lighter than expected, a sentence that brought relief, a laugh, a feeling of being guided to stop at the right time. Place these notes in a trust jar or keep them on the page where you can see them. Then write one thought you are ready to set down for the night. Cross it out with care. Write one thought you choose instead. I am carried into rest. Before sleep, place the ask back in its calm spot, on the dresser, in a journal, under a small stone that feels good in the hand. Speak one line. I allow the night to help me. Feel the bed hold you. This is a sacred partnership, your willingness and life's kindness. There is also a simple mantra string you can use through the day. Ask, breathe, act, allow, thank you. Say each word with a small pause. Each word is a step. Each step is enough. When the mind tries to jump ahead, return to the next word in the string. Ask when it is time to ask. Breathe when it is time to breathe. Act when it is time to act. Allow when it is time to allow. Thank when it is time to thank. In this rhythm, calm and progress become friends. If a day feels heavy, cut the ritual down, but do not drop it. One breath with hands on heart and belly counts. One kind sentence counts. One small note of gratitude counts. This is not about perfection. It is about tending a flame. A flame stays alive with small, steady care. Your receiving stays alive the same way. Let a few closing lines gather the heart. I allow life to help me in kind and timely ways. Good flows to me as I soften and receive. I am open, I am ready, I am supported. Speak them slowly now, the way you would speak to someone dear. Let the body hear the care in your tone. Let the breath carry the meaning deeper than the words. Now let everything you have learned settle into one gentle whole. Asking clearly once plants the seed. Allowing fully keeps you from digging it up. The body becomes a trusted garden when breath is slow, jaw is soft, chest is open, and thoughts are kind. Worth is honored, not earned. From that ground, mirror work is a doorway to soft strength. Inspired action rises like a quiet yes and is taken in small, steady steps. Pressure breaks the link between guidance and movement. Kindness restores it. A daily ritual holds the path morning to night through simple care and steady noticing. In this way of living, help does not need to be chased. It arrives because there is space for it to land. If any part of you still wonders whether this gentleness truly works, let the body answer. Place a hand on the heart and one on the belly. Breathe. Notice the way the exhale melts a little fear. Notice the way the inhale invites a little courage. This is the feeling of doors opening. This is the state where the right words come, the right steps rise, the right timing finds you. Keep practicing the small things: soft jaw, open chest, long exhale, kind thought, one clean ask, one kind step, a little allowing, a little gratitude. These small things add up to a life where receiving is natural and peace is normal. Let a final blessing move through you. May the mind be your partner and not your guard. May the body feel safe enough to rest and ready enough to move. May the heart stay open to simple goodness. May the path ahead be kind, and may you meet it with a steady breath and a soft gaze. Ask once, allow fully, and let life show you how loved and supported you have always been. And as you go, carry a quiet line inside. I choose cooperation over control. I let good reach me, speak it in the morning light, whisper it in the afternoon, and rest with it at night. The art of receiving becomes your way of being, and the world answers with grace.